Simsoft has been working with public sector in California state for many years, and consistently the key challenges that we saw were how do we really connect citizens and businesses of California with California state government agencies, right? How do we deliver the public sector's services most effectively? The challenges that the state faces, in general public sector faces, is the systems are legacy systems, not the modernization is a path that everyone is on, but at the same time, we know some of the customers have 40, 50 years old systems that they are currently using. So legacy systems and the modernization is one of the challenges. That hampers their ability to connect with the customers, which is again the citizens, effectively. So that is one of the customer-centric solutions and delivering value effectively. That is, we see as the biggest challenge. Our business started with enterprise websites and web content management systems so that we can help the citizens, the businesses effectively through the websites, but at the same time helping the internal staff to create their content, keep the website up to date and so on. That's kind of one area of our business. It started there, but expanded into providing online services, accessibility of solutions. So basically, we look at the entire solution from customer-centric viewpoint to implementation and support and everything in between. So we take care of that end-to-end journey so that that particular gap of delivering what the customers need effectively can be fulfilled. One more challenge that we see government facing is the availability of funds, right? Being careful about the taxpayer dollars is important. So that means that with the dollars available, the public sector wants to do the most. What we have seen is that GenAI is an effective tool to help improve efficiency and productivity. And that's one of the reasons that Simsoft is also creating GenAI-based products. Of course, being responsible with the GenAI and making sure that we do follow the appropriate governance policies and standards to deliver a solution that works but not create kind of harm. So recently, maybe a year ago, we worked on website for CAL FIRE, which is the California Department of Forestry and Fire Protection. And with the recent fires in Los Angeles area, we kind of see how the website has been delivering value to the citizens, to the public sector agencies and businesses all alike, providing them valuable information of what is currently happening, the damage caused by the fire, or where the help is available, and so on. So that is just one highlight of how that website is making a difference in people's lives, giving them up-to-date information in near real time. So our solutions differ primarily because of how we approach the solutions, right? The technology everyone does, but we do have that, the core value that we have is that creation through collaboration. So we focus a lot on that collaboration, and that collaboration starts from end users to our public sector partners in the state government or local government, etc. We work with them and deliver the end-to-end solution. So at the end of what we deliver, it is a completely working solution that is used by both internal staff of the agency as well as by the citizens and businesses. So patience is definitely what is needed, but at the same time, over years we have learned that it is rather a good thing also, because the government is paying with the taxpayers' dollars, and me as a taxpayer, I rather be cautious than go in with haste. From the perspective of citizen of California, the fact that California state government is being cautious is a good thing for me. As a business, sometimes I wish that it could be more faster, more streamlined. But at the same time, there are constantly steps being taken in that direction. And procurement, in fact, I heard Angela Shell today. She discussed some of the procurement innovation, and those things are definitely helpful. One more thing that we've learned is that engaging with our customers early and often is something that has always helped. So anytime that engagement is not good enough, not early enough, it causes issues. So that's another lesson there. So I think it is critical to have such events. Not only that it gives us an opportunity to meet with the potential customers, that definitely is one thing, but having academicians there, the industry there, and the public sector staff being there, it puts everything in perspective. We understand what the real issues are that our government partners are facing. We know how other industry participants are trying to solve those, and from the academic standpoint, we learn where the state of the art is in terms of the research that is happening, and where in general the next steps would be. So I think together, in addition to that, if I may add, is that from the academic standpoint, when they participate, they also get the insight into what the next generation of workforce needs to be aware of and learn. And overall, that gives us our next level of candidates to recruit. So first of all, by participating with the PSN event today, we have a booth. And we had multiple, both from the academia as well as from the government segment, we had multiple people stop by our booth and ask about the services we offer, and thus they did learn about our services. For us, that created some new connections that were not there before. Of course, meeting with an older connections, having a conversation with them and reconnecting is always good too. So that's what I would say.